Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Lightning. First pitch coming your way next.
2026 Chicago Lightning.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Tyler. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 8th best batting average in the American League. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and we are underway in game 1 of the series.
First pitch, 7-11.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. Ball to strike. Good eye right there.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it over to Sheets. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. That one lifted to left. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Runner on at first
number
with 1
29.
gone. And stepping in for Boston, Ramon Urias. First pitch just misses. Yelich, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Red Sox. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch, not close. And he deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Ryan Pepio. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Strike on the outside corner. That's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
So up next, Adam Hazley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. His righty-lefty splits there. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. The pitch.
Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. So Devers will take his base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The left fielder,
Eloy Jimenez now.
Jimenez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground, Casas picks it up. Over to first. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And that's the inning. We played an inning. No score. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Ground ball right side. Odor gloves it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Second inning here, no score. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now it's Michael Chavis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. In the air, out towards left center. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Gavin Sheets.
Leading off for Chicago, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Pepio back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. Strike 1. Pepio. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Luis Robert now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In there, and it's 0-1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
The punch out there, 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. In there for strike 1.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We'll move to the third with no score. Here on the south side, and now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Jimenez under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Pedro Leon.
Pedro Leon up next for the Red Sox. Leon having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Next pitch is popped up. Devers has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
Here's Tim Anderson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Leon, as he glides to his left. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that will end the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here on the south side. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22.
And a pitch.
Christian Yelich.
Slap the other way, foul. Next pitch inside, and 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. Left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Yelich out on the play. And there's one away.
The batter, number 29.
Ramon Urias up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. Slapped foul. The 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And here it comes. Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Jimenez raging back towards the wall. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit as he pulls up short.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped
Now
it down the
batting,
line.
the
Nice
designated
job of
hitter,
staying in his mechanics.
Avisail Garcia.
Go ahead run on base. Avisail Garcia up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Haniger off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there.
2-1.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. This to third, and that should be extra bases. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
There's
Now
nothing
batting,
cheap about the
third
way he
baseman,
got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. Next to hit, Tristan Casas. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
So now 1-2.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go, bottom 4.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adam Hazley.
For Chicago, the designated hitter, Adam.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Ball 1.
And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's in for a strike.
The count 1-1.
And the right-hander deals. And 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And that skips in the dirt. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Devers now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Righty delivers. And Devers hits that one. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Fought off foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he deals.
Nope. Ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And at second. Got him. And 2 away now. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Out to short. On to Chavis. And that is the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for Boston, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman, number 2. Michael
Tyler back to work. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. And delivers outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Righty to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. Comes the 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 1 away. And the batter now Carson Kelly.
Catcher, Carson Kelly.
Right side. Odor collects. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Pedro Leon. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Bounced out to short. Anderson over to pick it up. Fires to first on the run. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Trevor Story now. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Leon, the runner at first with two gone. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And another ball. Tyler over to first. Leon dives back in safely. Two and one now. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Sanchez fires over to first, and Story is out. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis.
The wind of the pitch.
Robert.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Urias in position. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, right field. Haniger under this one. Two away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And the first offering is not close.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Tyler back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. There's the strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The pitch. That one pushed foul. Three and two now. And that's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
And the pitch. And it's even up. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and loosening in the pen. Marte getting loose as well. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the right fielder.
One down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Straighten them up a little bit.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Slice the other way and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Robert settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Tyler gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jake Latz on to pitch out of the pen here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Avisail Garcia up next for the Red Sox. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Urias off of first with 2 away.
One ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Hot shot to third. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Tristan Casas. First offering, and it just misses. Two on, two outs. Line and a base hit into right. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Chavis now. First pitch, and he just misses. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's down and in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox out front, 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. And now 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson now at the plate.
Anderson.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. The wind to kick the pitch.
That's ball 2.
To the right side, Chavis collects it. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Adam Hazley.
Next is the designated hitter, Adam Hazley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
That one pulled foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
And here it comes. Slice down the right side. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. One, 2 now. Swings and misses. 1 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Leon stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
That one in there across the letters.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hernandez puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Here's Trevor Story.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Down the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Dylan Tate preparing to come on if needed. Martin, the lefty, warming up as well. The tying run at the plate. Got him. One up, one down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it's gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. And we are starting over. It's tied at 1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Pepio will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Trevor May
please.
on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 65, Trevor May.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin.
And that one hit to first. Chavis handles. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now Luis Robert. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Here's a 1-1. Next offering is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Marte. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here on the south side, and now it's Christian Yelich.
Leading off for Boston, the left.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Marte makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 29.
Ramon Urias digs in now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. On the ground, right side. Odor picks it up onto first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-0. That one missed. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Now
Worked himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Avisail Garcia will hit next for the 4th time tonight. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
On the ground to short. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still tied 1-1. Gilberto Jimenez now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Now playing right field, number 32.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for Chicago, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Fly ball to right. Jimenez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
One down, runner at first. And now, Rougned Odor. First pitch, not close. Out there to center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Check swing, went around. 0-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Swing and a miss, and that is that. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Tristan Casas.
The third baseman, Tristan Casas.
The right-hander back to work. Ball one there. And the 1-0. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Sends it over to Sheets, and that is a big first out.
The first baseman, number 2, Michael Chavis.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right-handed reliever. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Carson Kelly, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball one. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Up the middle. Odor collects. Oh, he throws it away.
Now that
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
And next for the Red Sox, Pedro Leon. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Robert gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Welcome back. And now the DH, Adam Hazley.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And here it comes. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And there's the strike.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering way off the plate. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That one drifts inside. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Adam Engel.
Number 15, Adam.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The lefty to 1-0. Puts a bunt down. Chavis. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eloy Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at 2nd. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch is popped up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Here's a speed threat, Luis Robert. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Winning run stands at 2nd. This one high in the air to left center. Yelich gets under it. And that is that. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Lucas Sims. Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Story swings and crushes one. Deep left field. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's Yelich at the dish. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Ruiz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burr getting cranked up as well. The pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
All tied up and here in extra innings. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first with one gone. And stepping in for Boston, Ramon Urias. Pickoff throw. Yelich dives back in. In there for strike one. Yelich goes. There's a ball. Throw. Tag. Ow. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Two outs. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Garrett Whitlock. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 72, Garrett Whitlock.
Back at guaranteed rate field, and now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Movement in the bullpen. Adam Simber appears to be getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Strike 2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Here comes a pitch.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2-2. And he chases that one. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Sanchez swings through it for strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Kicks and deals. Good eye in that spot. Tying run in scoring position here in extra innings. And a foul ball. Two and 2. And that's outside.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
3 and 2 now. In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now here is Rougned Odor.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That one's in there, 0-1. Runner leads away at second. That's down and in. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Is just 1 strike away. And it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Just 1 strike away. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.